19-mile long run incoming. Let's go get it done. Come on! Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Week 4 of the John Muir Way Ultra Marathon 50k training. Let's go! So, like you just seen there, we are out on a long run today. 19 miles incoming on plan with Runna Coach. You can try Runna Coach using code RUNWITHSTEPHEN. Get your 2 weeks free. And really just get involved and enjoy the plans. So, we are out just on the outskirts of Glasgow today. We're heading out on this wee country road. It's actually a very, very busy country road. There's actually a hell of a lot of debris thanks to Storm Eowyn. I'll just apologise in advance if some of this is inaudible. I had started recording just a minute ago, but I didn't. I think it's going to be too noisy. So let's try again. We are heading out towards Murray Park and towards Bearsden. Should take us about 10 miles, and then once we get out there we'll head back in through Mulgai, back in through Maryhill. Nice little route. Big shout out to Davey Roberts because he does this route quite often and looks like a solid wee route. I think there's pretty much pavement like this all the way, so although it will get a wee bit noisy at times, it's definitely a good big loop to do. It was so there's trucks passing and splashing the GoPro, and oh my god, what a day it's going to be. Just want to touch a bit about today's run, a bit about fueling strategies and the weather today, because woke up this morning and the weather looked horrendous, to be fair. Cold and wet, but still in the mindset to go and get it done, and I think that's a solid mindset you need to be in. One adjustment I did make is I've took the jacket out of the bag because I've seen the sun coming out. Now I don't get it sometimes because pouring down one minute and then sunny the next, but one thing I will say is it's still quite cold today. So the gloves are on, the hat's on, and I've actually got 2 layers on just to keep warm. As I say, it's 4 degrees, can always de-layer if I need to. So that is the weather checked off. Such a boring subject, but can never be too cautious when it comes to the weather and preparing for it. So on to nutrition for today. I actually took a pre-workout drink that I've been buying for Asda, little shot just on the first mile, and I'll tell you what, it puts bloody hairs in your chest. It really gets you going in that first mile, so I'm hoping that maybe mile 10 I'll get another one of them in. It'll give me that same burst of energy, that same feeling, and then I'll just take gels in between. I do have a little sandwich with us today, so maybe stop as well and have that. Check it out. And this little narrow bridge, how narrow can you get, by the way? I've drove across this several times and you just don't quite get how narrow it actually is. So with that being said, that's nutrition checked off. Got Lucozade in the bottles. Again, long run day, so wearing the pack. Like I said in, I think it was week 2's video, I didn't take the pack because I can fuel before for a small run like that. I nearly get hit by a bloody truck. Yeah, so got the pack on today to help facilitate carrying all the goodies. So that seems like we have pretty much covered everything and nearly died like 3 times in the process. Oh, it's up here. So we'll crack on, we'll head out towards Bearsden and I'll catch up with you there just for a wee check-in, let you know how it's going. Come on. We are 7 miles in. Big thanks to Aldi there for providing the facilities for a nice little toilet break. So yeah, went through 5k in roughly about 30 minutes. Went through 10k in just over an hour. So we're just about an hour and 10 minutes in with 12 miles to go. So getting on very well. I did try to vlog just back there a bit, but because I was needing the toilet and very inconvenient ankle roll, I'll just overlay it just here as you've seen. So it wasn't very I wasn't in the best of shapes to be vlogging at that point. So we'll crack on. We're just at Mulgai now, well, Bearsden, head through here and down into Muir Hill, hopefully take us to about 12-13 mile and then just another 5 mile to find. Easy days getting it done. Just about to turn over the 10 mile mark and feeling really good. Like I can feel that I need an energy gel or that pre-workout like I said earlier on in the video. I feel like I need that now, so I'm going to take that when I come off after speaking to you. In fact, we'll just show you. Here we are here. So I'll take that in a wee second and then maybe get a wee sandwich on board. Again, feeling remarkably good. I'm really just trying to make sure keep myself in zone 2. Actually just creeped into zone 3 just there, but yeah, it says back in zone 2. So just in the 140s for zone 2. Nice casual running. Legs aren't feeling it at all, like feeling really good. So positive signs for the halfway mark. Right, let's get this fuel on board and crack on, get the job done today. 11.5 mile in. Actually still feeling pretty good, got that fuel on board back there. It's funny how after I said to use that I couldn't feel anything, my feet started getting sore. But they're okay now. So it's just mind over matter, get some music on and just get the head down, get it done. So as I says, we are 11.5 mile in, so like 12k to find, something like that, 7.5 mile. So what I'm going to do is head down towards Byers Road into the top of the city centre. So I've pretty much been everywhere today, covering this 19 mile, possibly 20 by the time I get home. What I would say is that that route that I went there would be the ideal Glasgow Marathon route. See that starting in the city centre, coming up Cowcaddens, Balmore Road, straight up into the outskirts of Mulgai, Bearsden, and then back in towards the city centre. It's a cracking little route. I really don't know why they stopped the Glasgow Marathon. It's just, it'd be so popular now. Probably one of the biggest. It would end up probably bigger than Edinburgh. I didn't say that. So yeah, let's crack on, catch up with you in a couple of miles time, let you know how this is going. Come on. Okay, so 15 mile in, we crossed the half marathon mark in just over 2 hours and 5 minutes or so. 15 mile in 2.5 hours. just walking up this hill. I'm not going to wreck my legs for the sake of running up a hill, especially at the 15-mile marker. 4 mile to find. Where can I find it? Well, we're just going to have to get it in somehow. I was in the town there and a bit of Happy Hardcore came on, and you know, I was absolutely jiving. It was brilliant. What a buzz. Let's go and crack on and get this 19 mile done. Come on. Okay, we have just ticked over 17 miles, 2 hours and 51 minutes. I'm actually really happy with that. I will get the last 2 miles in. I will just put the run up here and the splits over here, because we will get this 19 miles in the bag. I just wanted to touch on why I'm walking. So that section back there is just a straight incline, and I've got to remember that within ultra marathons there will be times when I feel low, there will be times when my legs are sore and I've got to sort of dig deep. But I think it's important not to wreck your legs, like to the point you can't push on, you know. So this sort of exercise is just about understanding how my body's feeling, walk when I need to, get in the mindset that time doesn't really matter, because it's getting to the end goal in one state that matters. And I think most of you will agree with that. So yeah, so that's the run done for today. I will, as I say, get these last 2 miles in the bag. As you can see, still moving quite freely because I know that I'm understanding my body. And I will see you on Wednesday, maybe for a recovery run, or Thursday or Friday for that sort of tempo session again. I will try and remember the memory card this time. So, with that being said, let's skip to that. Come on. Here we are, Thursday, and you join me today on a quick blast of overs and unders at tempo pace. So first rep is 8:35 and I think second rep is 7:15 or 7:30. Runna Coach will keep me right. Got it all synced onto the watch, so we should be golden to go. I will catch up with you at the end of this vlog and tell you how I felt after Monday's run and what we done yesterday. As you can see, I'm moving very well, wearing the Hoka Carbon X today, just to give the Saucony Pro Freeze just a wee bit of rest after Monday's huge 19 miler. Come on. So we are actually halfway through that first over rep at 8:35s or 8:15s it was. Instead we overcooked it far too early, so time to chill, rein it in. Still get like 1/4 mile to go just to get it in range, which is perfectly fine and what I love about syncing the run to the watch. So I'll just quickly recap on yesterday before we go any further in this run while I can still speak. Yesterday was hill reps, feeling absolutely amazing after that 19 miler. Recovered really well on Tuesday, no real issues, no issues like the week before when I was saying Achilles and stuff were tight. We were actually pretty fine. Never actually felt some DOMs until Tuesday night, bearing in mind that 19 miler was on Monday. So I moved on to Wednesday, like I was just telling you there. Hill reps, absolutely disgusting hill reps, but I felt ever so class, ever so amazing doing them. So it was 1 mile warm up and then 6 times 60 seconds hard, 30 seconds hard up the hill with 30 and 20 second recoveries respectively in between reps and jogs back down to the start of the hill. Again, felt absolutely phenomenal after it. No rhyme or reason for it, just get out, get it done. First thing in the morning, right after the night shift I had. But again, worked out perfectly, which led me on to today, sitting on 22 miles for the week, as you can see. So in case you've not noticed, this is where I do a lot of my small 5k loops. It's relatively close to the house, and it's like mile out, mile down here, mile back, so it works out perfectly. It's almost like having a track, apart from the 3 million cars and 700 pedestrians that we've not seen. So with that being said, we're just on the 8-minute marker now. It's time to kick it up into gear 4 and get this done. Come on, after this I'll probably check in once we've done this mile, 1 kilometre cool down, and we are done. As you can see, cold air's actually taking a bit of effect on my breathing today, as well as probably overcooking the starter. So let's go, kick on, and gear up a notch. Let's go. The 1 mile rep done. Just firstly, look at that sunset through the trees. I don't know if you guys can see it, but the difference with running at night, just before sunset here in Glasgow, it's so nice. Anyway, so just finished that 1 mile rep, done a wee 10-second walk and captured a quick picture there for the Instagram. So yeah, so that rep was about 7:40. The first mile at the over was supposed to be, I think, 8:15. I'll just put the run up here and the splits over here again. So the first mile was supposed to be like 8:15, I think it was, and then the second sort of mile of it supposed to be the under one at 7:40. That was supposed to be 7:35. So as you can see, I slightly overcooked it, but it doesn't matter when you're having fun, does it? And I suppose if I'm able to maintain it and it doesn't affect performance, then the only person that's going to benefit is me, really. So maybe after this week, at the end of this week, I'll recalculate the runner plan to see if it gives me any harder sessions or bigger sessions, because that's one of the functions in Runna Coach, is that it will recalculate the plan if you're not hitting the paces or you're better than what you thought you were. As that said, so tomorrow's run is probably the last run of the week, unless I decide to run on Saturday morning home from work. So tomorrow's run is a run commute. It is on plan, it is 4 miles. It's just over 4 miles to work, so I'll take you along for that. It might very well be dark, so possibly the next time you see me might be some head torches on. Because like I say, it's like just before 5 just now and it's getting dark here already. So with that being said, we are sitting on 25 miles for the week. Tomorrow's run will take me to 29 and maybe a wee bit, just under 30. And if I decide to commute home on Saturday morning, that will be 34 miles for the week. Solid week of training right there. Anyway, I'll catch you for tomorrow's run. Here we are then, Friday night, and it's run commute time. A nice little 4 miles into work. I hope you can actually see me on the GoPro tonight. As we all know, the GoPro is ridiculously bad in the dark, so we'll see how we go on. Anyway, I know that this video will probably be over like 20 minutes long, so I'll try not keep these too long, and I'll get this job done. Again, it is 4 miles, 5 o'clock at night, it's pitch black. Ridiculous. Rolling the summer nights, that's what I say. Again, I do hope that the GoPro is doing its justice here tonight in the dark. I do have a little lighting set up, but whether it works or not, it's a different story, as you GoPro users know. So tonight is supposed to be an easy run, but we'll definitely see how we go on, because the idea it's just to get to work, get a shower and get that shift started, roll on the last night shift and then off the weekend for family time, and the miles will be done and in the bank. Okay, let's go get this done. Now I know some of you are just about a mile away from work, but I know some of you will be like, Stephen, you could have ran without a head torch tonight. But the purpose of the head torch mostly was to let other drivers know that I was there. Plus, we're going to the canal, so here we go. There's definitely something different about having the right tools for the job. And can I just say, I feel absolutely fantastic with nearly 50k in the bank this week. So it's definitely going the way we planned. I'm going to get along here and show you this bridge, but what an epic bridge lit up in the dark. I've showed you here on the channel before, the Stockingfield Bridge. It's just absolutely amazing when it's all lit up. So with that being said, we are, like I said, 3.5 miles into the run, closing in on my workplace quite fastly. And if I had to give you an honest opinion on how I'm feeling, just absolutely marvellous. Like running like 8:30s pretty much down there, which isn't ideal, but it gets the job done tonight, and that is all that we were set out to do. For any of you new followers, anybody new watching this, I'm currently 4 weeks into a training plan for the John Muir Way Ultra 50k. It is an 8-week plan, so it's very, very short, but if you've been following along and watching the rest of the videos, you'll see that I'm absolutely smashing it, smashing those long runs, especially this week. And it's definitely achievable. The 50k is definitely achievable for me within 8 weeks. So if you do want to see how I got on for the rest of the 4 weeks and the race day, then hit that wee subscribe button down below. You'll probably not see it in the dark, but yeah, hit that subscribe button, and please do let me know if you're going to the John Muir Way also. Okay, so with that epic backdrop there, let's end the video there. We are closing in on work, like I just said, so like half a mile away now. So with that being said, thank you very much for joining us on this week's runs. Most of the runs, let me know if you like this format. Let me know if you like following along day by day. Can definitely do more like that. It does break it up a bit for me and helps me get out the door, I must say that. So thank you for that. So do let me know your opinion on that one. But yeah, I hope you do come back to watch next week's vlogs. As deload week next week, I'll maybe get some extra miles banked, because it will only be week 5 of the training series, of the training block. So I will want to get more miles in, probably a wee hill walk with Grant as well as a time on feet exercise. So yeah, lots going on, lots to be doing, lots to be vlogging. So let's go and get to work, finish this vlog, and I'll see you all for week 5 of the training block. Let's go.